Matthew Bible, Summary to Genesis 29. Jacob cometh to Laban, and serveth 7 years for Rachel. Leah was brought to his bed instead of Rachel. He marrieth them both, and serveth yet 7 years more for Rachel. Leah conceiveth. The 29th chapter. Then Jacob lift up his feet, and went toward the east country. And as he looked about, behold, there was a well in the field, and 3 flocks of sheep lay thereby. For at that well were the flocks watered. And there lay a great stone at the well mouth. And the manner was to bring the flocks thither, and to roll the stone from the well's mouth, and to water the sheep, and to put the stone again upon the well's mouth unto his place. And Jacob said unto them, Brethren, whence be ye? And they said, Of Aran are we. And he said unto them, Know ye Laban, the son of Nahor? And they said, We know him. And he said unto them, Is he in good health? And they said, He is in good health. And behold, his daughter Rachel cometh with the sheep. And he said, Lo, it is yet a great while tonight, neither is it time that the cattle should be gathered together. Water the sheep, and go and feed them. And they said, We may not, until all the flocks be brought together, and the stone be rolled from the well's mouth. And so we water our sheep. While he yet talked with them, Rachel came with her father's sheep, for she kept them. As soon as Jacob saw Rachel, the daughter of Laban his mother's brother, and the sheep of Laban his mother's brother, he went and rolled the stone from the well's mouth, and watered the sheep of Laban his mother's brother. And Jacob kissed Rachel, and lifted up his voice, and wept, and told her also that he was her father's brother, and Rebekah's son. Then Rachel ran and told her father. When Laban heard tell of Jacob his sister's son, he ran to meet him, and embraced him, and kissed him, and brought him to his house. And then Jacob told Laban all the matter. And then Laban said, Well, thou art my bone and my flesh. Abide with me the space of a month. And afterward Laban said unto Jacob, Though thou be my brother, shouldest thou therefore serve me for naught? Tell me, what shall thy wages be? And Laban had 2 daughters, the eldest called Leah, and the youngest Rachel. Leah was tender-eyed, but Rachel was beautiful and well-favored. And Jacob loved her well, and said, I will serve thee 7 years for Rachel, thy youngest daughter. And Laban answered, It is better that I give her thee than to another man. Bide therefore with me. And Jacob served 7 years for Rachel, and they seemed unto him but a few days, for the love he had to her. And Jacob said unto Laban, Give me my wife, that I may lie with her, for the time appointed me is come. Then Laban bade all men of that place, and made a feast. And when even was come, he took Leah his daughter, and brought her to him. And he went in unto her. And Laban gave unto his daughter Leah Zilpah his maid, to be her servant. And when the morning was come, behold, it was Leah. Then said he to Laban, Wherefore hast thou played thus with me? Did not I serve thee for Rael? Wherefore then hast thou beguiled me? Laban answered, It is not the manner of this place to marry the youngest before the eldest. Pass out this week, and then shall this also be given thee for the service which thou shalt serve me yet 7 years more. And Jacob did even so, and passed out that week. And then he gave him Rael his daughter to wife also. And Laban gave to Rael his daughter Bilhah his handmaid to be her servant. So lay he by Rael also, and loved Rael more than Leah, and served him yet 7 years more. When the Lord saw that Leah was despised, he made her fruitful, but Rael was barren. And Leah conceived and bare a son, and called his name Reuben, for she said, The Lord hath looked upon my tribulation, and now my husband will love me. And she conceived again, and bare a son, and said, The Lord hath heard that I am despised, and hath therefore given me this son also. And she called him Simeon. And she conceived yet, and bare a son, and said, Now this once will my husband keep me company, because I have borne him 3 sons. And therefore she called his name Levi. And she conceived yet again, and bare a son, saying, Now will I praise the Lord. Therefore she called his name Judah, and left bearing.